EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Good. 180.
56. Watch the slant.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And his first look is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Check 13. Check 13.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play. Even
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and get...
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was looking for Landry that time. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. First carry for Darius Geis. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Third down, here's Haskins. Open man, it's It's Vernon Davis. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, it's Haskins. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
56. Hey, high 7.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Ratley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Hurry!
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Regular. Hey, wahoo!
Mike, 53.
Third and long for Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Landry, the intended target. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, this is Geis. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Shotgun handoff down to Geis. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They run with Geis. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go with Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They go with Chubb on second down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 56. Mike, 56 right there.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and 2, Mayfield. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, 46 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now 13-7.
Browns 7.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
56. Mike's 56.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's get off the field.
30-yard
Let's get off the field.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He's got his running back, Darius Geis.
Boom! Yeah, baby!
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, and they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw, Haskins. He gets it in the hands of Geis. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Able to find his running back, Geis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard Before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Washington Redskins first down.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they do.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 43. Under 10. Round. 10. Watch out.
They run it again with Chubb. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
We taking wins home. Hey, regular. Check 3.
Mayfield lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good.
And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed there to make the grab. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yep.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matthew Ioannidis, his second sack of the night. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking it about the 16. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play action. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 3rd down, Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
A gain of 6 yards. Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. He's got first down and then some at midfield. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Haskins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, a run with Thompson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's taken down inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down, Browns.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now Haskins on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Haskins going to throw again. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Here's Haskins to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now Haskins to throw it. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Dwayne Haskins keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
56 Mike. 56 Mike. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. Meet it.
And now here's another interception. Monte Nicholson picks it. The interception. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set, 90, Wolf. Back the pass. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Hit it.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Single receiver and 10.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to Gallman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down, Jones. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Here's Jones throwing on first down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice gain at 21 yards. Throwing Jones, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Elijah Penny there to make the grab. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 26.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On first and 10, here's Murray escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
47 to Mike, boy. 47. Check, check. 47. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Jones on 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and 10, Murray flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
First down, Arizona.
Murray now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, 31 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and they come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 58 yards. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
To throw again. Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. He's got daylight. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Arizona.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he spins past him and into space. The 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. On second down, it's Johnson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Throwing now is Murray. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Andy Isabella was the intended target. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Open target here, Darius Slayton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. They're going to try and throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Even. 4th down. Even. Watch out. 36.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Tate. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Go get him. Mike's 50. Yep. Mike's 59. Let's go, D. Yeah. Big grip.
From the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Jones dancing to his left. And it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's Jones operating from the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. Hey. Hey, check play.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react.
Touchdown, Giants! Evan Ingram, 56 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
Well, this is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go.
Here's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
And this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Open man is Kirk, complete. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
Screen. Watch the screen. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check.
Throwing on first down is Murray. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then it curls back inside for the completion.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal, Drake. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines have to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
This is Shepard on the catch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Another try for Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super toe.
Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's complete to Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 27 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL?
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Well, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Murray now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, he's going to let one fly for Tate. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Protein spill. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Brandon Williams. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, check, 47.
On 1st down, Murray. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the gun, Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Murray now to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Makes the score Giants 32, Cardinals 24. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Hassan Reddick in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing Jones. Pressure gets to him again. Clinton McDonald. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. 1st down, Murray. Is complete to the tight end, Clay. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Steps away, and the Cardinals are in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jones on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 31.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to Gallman. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Hey, wahoo!
On 2nd and 9, Jones, he'll rifle this one deep right, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Hey, defense, let's go, pick it up, D.
After the turnover, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Switch it.
Back to throw, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And his pass incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure if you have a big-time pass rusher.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 43. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Then his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
He's going to let it go again, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now Murray. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. To throw once more on second and 10. Jones, Hassan Reddick, able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
47 to Mike. Check, 47. We go.
What can Murray do now with his drive? Throw caught here by Bird. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Go. Tighten down. There you go. Rush in.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Able to find Isabella. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Check.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36.
Switch.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Andy Isabella was the intended target. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A first down carry for Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Check 24. Check 24.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Look at me. Zipper. Switch. Mike, let's go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Mike, check. 59. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Smooth.
Jones now. Off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, Delta. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Go. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. 59. Ready?
On 4th down, Jones. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Here's Murray. The quick slant caught. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you. Tried to make
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Foxborough. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up. He rifles one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Haskins, that's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here that quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and, yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center, because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up after you've been knocked down, and that's the guy you watch the extra film with and try and learn the league.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check tight. Check tight. Safe.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is White on the screen. And some room to maneuver. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wait, 20. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Anything moves, we hit it.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Safety creep.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Brady, a quick throw out to Edelman. And he is tackled inside the 49, right to the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
On first down, Brady. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check. Lucky. Switch. Hey, watch it.
Cover.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Slam.
They'll try to run it in. Michel. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Redskins are able to come up with a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Geis, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. A Redskin first down to pick up 15 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
40 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Haskins on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Unable to find Dorsett. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got Sanu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6. Hey, Mike 20. Mike 20. All day, baby. All day. All day.
Throwing again. Brady. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their...
And he finds it.
First down, Washington.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Geis. They find some open field here. The 40, 30, 10. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 65 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots, nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. On play action, now Brady. Complete to Dorsett. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 41-yard line. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Aaron Colvin there to make the tackle. Opting to run again here with White. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Hey, Will. Let's go.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. To throw, it's Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Let's get it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
They're running it. Hey,
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Hey, check it. Hey, echo. Hey, check it.
To throw on third down. Brady. Forced out to his left. It's caught. This is White. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Now Brady. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Come on, let's go.
Throwing now is Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We got to seal this game, boy.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Again, Peterson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Third down. Here's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8. Now Haskins to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that takes us from second to third down. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here we go with Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 27 yards there, a first down. Now Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his crew will...